Evidence is building that BlackRock, the largest financial power on Earth, may be actively preparing to fork Bitcoin and use that to take down Michael Saylor, the man who holds nearly 3% of the entire Bitcoin supply. What, do you still think that sounds like a conspiracy theory on X?
And in the worst case, if everybody has to go to a central service to check if their Bitcoins are valid, or if they aren't, they have to sell them at a discount or that kind of thing. This can eventually lead to a collapse and a loss of confidence.
They're not even trying to hide it anymore. You'll take the version we approve or you'll be punished. Welcome back, I'm Rustin, and we have some evil corporate statist game theory to get to. Send it! First, the Bank of International Settlements, aka the Central Bank of Central Banks, has officially proposed scoring every Satoshi from 0 to 100 based on its transaction history. Low score. It might be refused by companies or flagged by governments. That creates two markets, clean Bitcoin and dirty Bitcoin. These assholes don't know what fungibility is. Newsflash, Bitcoin isn't a bag of marbles. It's UTXOs recreated with every block. You don't mark a coin, but they don't care about the tech. They care about controlling the narrative. Which brings us to Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock. He just became the co-chair of the World Economic Forum.
Well, behaviors are going to have to change, and this is one thing we're asking companies. You have to force behaviors, and at BlackRock we are forcing behaviors.
This isn't conspiracy anymore. It's a vertical merger between government, finance, and approved technology. And guess what BlackRock's been quietly piling up? Bitcoin. But it's not real Bitcoin. Well, here's what I mean. ETF Bitcoin is not Bitcoin. It's price exposure held in Coinbase custody with no keys, no withdrawals, and no verification. That's not sovereignty. That's like renting a ticker. Okay, here's the fork in plain English. Version A, self-custodied, censorship-resistant Bitcoin. Version B, ETF Bitcoin, regulated, remote-controlled, OFAC compliant, same price, but completely different principles. And again, it's not speculation. It means if they want an ESG-friendly proof-of-stake fork tomorrow, they just flip a switch and say, this is the one. Sound familiar? It should, because gold ETFs did the exact same thing and killed gold's utility. But while Wall Street plays fiat games, Saylor just added 430 more Bitcoin. He's now sitting on 629,376 BTC, approaching 3% of the total supply. Bernstein Research literally said they won't stop until they hit 1 million coins. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not a, whatever it is they do again, business intelligence tech company or what have you. That's a sovereign Bitcoin treasury, which is exactly why BlackRock has a problem. They don't want competitors. They want control. And that leads us to way number one. They can break MicroStrategy. BlackRock now owns over 5% of MicroStrategy. On the surface, that looks bullish, but remember who we're dealing with at the right moment. BlackRock can dump their shares and trigger a massive sell-off. Panic leads to a liquidity crisis, which could lead to MicroStrategy being forced to sell Bitcoin to survive. And who scoops up those Bitcoin? Yep, BlackRock. It's stealth liquidation. But before we get into way number two, which is even darker, look at our likes.
3 or 4 times, maybe.
I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and give us a pamp while we take a moment to recognize our sponsors powering this show. Hey, if your Bitcoin is still sitting on an exchange, you're already on the wrong fork. Don't be caught holding IOUs when this thing hits 500K. Go to thebitcoinway.com and they'll walk you through step-by-step, self-custody, multi-sig, privacy tools, literally everything you need to become sovereign. No tech skills required. The team over at the Bitcoin Way has got you covered. Schedule a free 30-minute consultation using that link below and take back your sovereignty today. And once you've secured your Bitcoin, here's how to make it work for you without selling a single sat. If you ever need to tap into your Bitcoin's value without selling it, boom, you're holding pristine collateral. That's where Ledn comes in. Ledn has funded over $10 billion in Bitcoin-backed loans since 2018. No monthly payments, no penalties, just flexibility. You control your loan, you control your Bitcoin. Collateral is never lent out to generate interest, and every 6 months, proof of reserves. It's simple. If you need cash but don't want to sell your precious corn, Ledn has your back. Check out Ledn, Bitcoin-backed loans done right. Go to learn.ledn.io/simply And all Simply clients will get 25 basis points off their first loan. All right, here's the big one. BlackRock doesn't even need to move MicroStrategy. They could just crash Bitcoin itself into MicroStrategy's danger zone. At 70K, Saylor is fine. At 60K, leverage starts flashing. At 50K, margin calls and real default risk can hit. Now, ask yourself, who has enough firepower to temporarily dump the price into that zone, absorb the volatility, and scoop up the wreckage? The answer is BlackRock. Crash Bitcoin, force MicroStrategy panic, acquire Bitcoin supply at a discount, and repump the market. It's brutal, it's strategic, and it's exactly how an institution like a BlackRock may consolidate power. But here's the good news. Every single centralized Bitcoin fork has failed. Every single one. Bcash, dead. BSV, dead. Why? Because markets always chase the most secure, the most decentralized asset, and nothing beats Bitcoin. Wall Street can fork the name, but they can't fork the incentive structure. Self-custody is the ultimate defense. Run a node, hold your keys, and opt out of Wall Street's Bitcoin with KYC compliance baked in because, well, Cathie Wood just said this.
Because it does appreciate over time. Now you go through, it's volatile, no question, and that's the first thing people have to know about it. But it is becoming less volatile as more and more investors hold it.
So you think Bitcoin will potentially multiply in value by 15 times in the next 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that'd be pretty crazy.
It's a very big idea because it is a new asset class. It does represent a global monetary system, unlike any other digital asset out there. It is backed by the largest computer network in the world. The layer 1, which is the base layer, has not been hacked. Think about that. Since 2009, when it was released, not been hacked. How many systems can say that? And it is a technology. It is native to the internet. And again, digital assets or any Bitcoin, Ether, Solana, all of them exist because they're vying to be the native currencies to the internet and to enable smart contracts and really transform the financial services industry.
Why did you invest in Coinbase?
Coinbase is an exchange for digital assets.
When it's all said and done, the real fork isn't in the code. It's in your behavior. Do you hold the real thing? Or do you own a ticker with a BlackRock watermark on it? Or do you just own a ticker with a BlackRock watermark on it? Questions to be considered. And also, come join us at Mining Disrupt 2025. It's only months away, the biggest Bitcoin mining conference and expo in the world. They're heading to Dallas, Texas, November 11th through the 13th. Meet the legends building the hash power revolution, from sovereign mining to AI and Bitcoin integration. This is where the next wave of Bitcoin history is being written. So grab those tickets today and come see the Simply Bitcoin team on the news desk. And don't forget to use promo code SimplyBitcoin for 20% off. Hey, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and give us a pat by sharing the Sound Money Gospel. Set those notifications for the best in Bitcoin news delivered to you daily because, well, we got tons of new content coming your way, like every day. Love you guys. Catch you next time. Peace.
If you prefer to go down with the ship, you.